Okay, so back to the study guide. Let's take a look at number 16. Okay, and we have, in this case, y is equal to e to the power of 5x to the fourth. And just let me remind you that e in itself is actually a constant. It's similar to pi. There is a number that is, I think in the case of e, I think it ends up being a repeating fraction. In any event, it's a fraction, not repeating fraction, repeating decimal. In any event, it's a decimal less than 3, greater than 2, that is always the same. Okay? And so when we look at e to the power of something, just think of e as a number. All right? So if we're looking at our derivative chart, it says that the d over dx of e to the power of u is, and this is kind of awesome, and this is kind of awesome, e to the power of u times u prime. Okay? So it's the same thing. The derivative of e to the power of x is e to the power of x. Kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of cool. But of course we have to use the chain rule as well. So y prime is going to be e to the power of 5x to the fourth multiplied by 20x to the third. And we could rename that 20x to the third times e to the 5x to the fourth. All right, and that's it for that one. Great. Let's take a look at the natural log. Okay, number 18 says f of x is equal to the natural log of 3x squared. And the derivative chart that we've memorized, at least this part of it, is it says that the natural log of ln of u, the derivative of the natural log of u is equal to u prime over u, which is also kind of cool. By the way, if the derivative, let me just do this real quick, with regards to x of ln of x is 1 over x, because the derivative of x is going to be 1. But I just wanted to put that in there because sometimes, sometimes we forget what to do if we just have x. So anyway, back to what we were saying. So f prime of x is going to be, looks like the derivative of this is 6x, and then over this intact, 3x squared. Kind of cool. The derivative of the natural log doesn't end up having any kind of logarithm in it at all. You end up with the derivative of the inside over the inside intact. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Math is cool. Math is awesome. All right. Finally, what happens if we have a logarithm, a different kind of logarithm? So let's just say we have something like the log sub 5 of 3x squared, and we want to know what the derivative of that is. Okay? Well, the functions that we memorized say that the derivative of log base a of u is going to be equal to, the derivative of log base a of u is going to be equal to u prime over the log base, the natural log, whoops, the natural log of a times u. Okay? So in order to use that, we're just going to say that y prime is equal to 6x, because that's u prime, over ln of 5 times 3x squared. All right, and that's about it for today. I think you guys are all going to do awesome on the quiz tomorrow.